With feet together, inhale up. And blow it out. Inhale. And blow it out as you blow out. Hinge at the waist and reach for the ankles. Focus on your breathing, relax into the stretch. And we're going to bring that up to a half lift, placing the hands just above the knees. And roll that all the way up. We're going to start with our tap to the back with the left foot, then the right. And I think this is our 8th class. So if you've been coming to class live or doing the replay, try digging a little bit deeper into your tap back. Dropping the knee just a little bit lower. One more on each side. Last one. Bring your feet together. Form that soft sit, soft bend at the knee. Hinged at the weight just a little bit. Pressing down through your heels, activating the thighs. Bringing the arms up. Holding it right here. We're going to alternate an open on the arms. Open, twist the torso. Other side. One more. And bring it center and hold it. Now as you hold your sit, think about pressing through your heels, activating your legs. Focusing on your breathing. And roll that up. Nice and slow, very nice. We're gonna tap to the front, starting with that left leg, front. One more on each side. Last one. Very nice. Form a squat. Toes are going to point out. Tailbone is tucked underneath you. Back is nice and straight. Hold it, hold it. We're going to take our arms out. Taking that left arm, reaching over. Sinking down into the squat as you reach. And swapping it out to the other side. Taking the hands down to the center on the floor in front of you. Feel the stretch go up the back of the legs. Aiming your tailbone towards the ceiling. Keeping the chin away from the chest. And we're rolling that up nice and slow. Feet are going to come together. Left leg is going to go out in front of you for a hold. And now we're going to pulse that foot, lifting it up. And kick that foot back, holding the balance. Find your balance first. Take it back and then pulse. bring those feet together. Very nice. Take that right foot out in front of you. Hold it. And pulse up. And swing it back, find the balance. And kick it up. Nice job, bring those feet together. You're gonna reach for the floor in front of you. Fully extend that left leg. Feel the stretch in the right. And let's swap that out. Rise up nice and slow. Hands go back down to the floor. Fully extend that right leg. Feeling the stretch in the left. And roll that up nice and slow. So we're ready to build some heat. Starting at the foot of your mat, go ahead and inhale up. Blow it out. Inhale. Blow it out. Now you're gonna step or hop or crawl to your strongest plank, making sure your hips are nice and in alignment. You don't want your hips to be up making a tent. You want them to be nice and low and in line with your spine. Hold it up nice and strong. And we're going to go ahead and rock back into down dog. And from here we're going to lift the heels and lower. Lift, lower. Keeping your navel nice and tight, close to your spine. Keep your abs engaged, even when it feels like you're not using them. Lift and lower. And you're going to fall back into that strong plank. Hold it, hold it. Pushing back up into down dog. This time I want you to hover the knee over the mat, pop it back up into down dog. Down, up. Keep your core engaged. One more. And you're going to take the hands, walk them back towards the feet, roll that up all the way. Feet come together. Inhale. Blow it out. One more. Inhale. And blow it out. Going back down into your strongest plank. Holding it up. Now we're going to go ahead and work on our side. So go ahead and twist that out for me. Remember, you can always use your bottom leg for some additional support. Holding that up. So this week, we're going to lift our knee up to our navel. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. One more. 4. Over to plank. Nice job. I'm going to swap to the other side. Find that strong plank. And we're going to twist up. Making sure we raise our hips as high as we can. And bring the knee up for 4. 1. Woo. 2. 3. One more. 4. Back down into plank right here. Go ahead and drop the knee. Cross at the ankle. Sink those hips down. Bring your palms directly under your shoulders. And we're going to go down for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and push back into child's pose. Stretch it out. And bring that up nice and slow, finding that plank. Plank section is almost over. Finding that strong plank, so we're gonna tap out, bringing the toes off the mat, bringing the toes back. Just in and out. One more on each side. Very nice. Dropping down to your knees. Rotate those wrists if you need to. We're gonna go back into the plank with another sequence. We're gonna go in, out, side, side, right? So going back up into the plank, you're gonna bring your knees in, back, side, side, right? Keep moving. One more right here. Take it out to the side. Feet together. Dropping down to the knees. Great job. You can rock that back and stretch it out if you need to. Crossing at the ankles. Bringing the palms directly under the shoulders. Sinking your hips. We're gonna go down for 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Nice work. Bring that up nice and slow. You should be nice and warm. Grabbing your weights. Feet are together. Find that soft bend in your knee. Keeping your shoulders nice and tall. Back is nice and strong. We're gonna lift one at a time. Lots of reps. So if you're using heavier weights and you have the option to switch to a lighter pair, feel free to swap them out whenever you feel the need to. And we're lifting just to the shoulder line. Breathing is nice and steady. One more on each side. Very nice. Go ahead and rise up nice and slow. Shake the knees out if you need to. Toes are going to point out. And you're gonna find that squat. Remember to tuck your tailbone underneath the spine. Excuse me. And we're gonna hold this for just a second and then add a reach. Find your form. All right, so take that left arm, reach over, bring it back to center. Reach. And you want to reach so that you feel it go all the way down your spine, not spine, your side, and into your glutes. So don't cheat the squat. One more. Nice, we're gonna swap to the other side. Remember to go at your own pace and do what you can in the allotted amount of time. One more. Nice work. Go ahead and drive the weight down, sinking your squat. Chest is away from your chin. And we're gonna kick those feet back. That should feel really good coming out of that squat. Resting them, pressing through the weight, take the feet back up to the front. Keeping the tailbone down, your glutes are down, kicking the feet back. Nice, bring them back up to the front. You see where this is going. Find a nice continuous movement. And rise that up nice and slow. Bring the feet together. So we're gonna go into some curtsies, keep it low curtsy. We're gonna start going over to the right, take that left foot back. Keep it low, curtsy. And hold it over here on the right. Woo. Swap it over to the other side. Hold it. And bring those feet together. Nice work. We're gonna kick the left foot back. You always have the option of leaving a pointed toe on the floor. If you can elevate that back leg, do so. Holding the weight in front of you. Bring it out, bring it down, holding the balance. Go as slow as you need to go. One more. Very nice. Let's swap it out. Find your balance. Here we go. And lift. One more. Nice work. Bring those feet together. We're gonna stand shoulder width apart, holding your weight, fingers facing the screen. You're gonna go up, tap the weight, bring it back down, tap the thigh, up, keeping your belly nice and tight. Tailbone is always tucked underneath the spine, so force that core engagement. Nice work, keep going. One more going up. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead and rest our weight. Taking a seat on our mat. We ready? Taking our back all the way down to the mat. Making sure your lower back is pressed into the floor. You don't want a gap back there. So we're going to take our arms above our head. Using your core, bring your shoulders and your head off the mat, and we're going to hold it. Hold it, hold it. And relax into the mat, taking those legs out in front of you. Using your core, Bring those shoulders and your head off the mat. You're going to reach for your ankle and release. Ankle, release. Very nice. And hold it. Place your feet down into the mat. We're going to go hands behind the head. Use your core. Bring your head up off the mat. And we're going to pulse. Tiny little squeeze of the navel. And release, letting the head rest on the mat. You're going to press through your heels, lifting your hips off the mat. Letting your head remain nice and relaxed. Lift up, and I want you to press until you feel the stretch going up the front of your thigh. So raise those hips up until you feel the stretch. Squeezing those glutes. You're going to allow the glutes to hover the mat. When you lower, down, don't let them tap. Up for the squeeze, down. And let the hips rest. So for the next round, we're going to do a leg lift in addition to lifting the hips off the mat. So you want to make sure your feet are nice and flat and grounded into your mat. We're going to lift up on the hips. You can use your hands to support your waist if you'd like to. But you're going to lift each leg one at a time with those raised hips. Keep squeezing on the glutes. Go for one more on each side. Very nice. Lower that back down. Bring the knees into the chest. So far, so good for mat work. Take the legs out in front of you. Allow the heels to relax on the mat. Now we're going to bring the heels to a hover and tap. Hover, let them drop. Hover. Now you want this to be a very low hover, right? We're not raising our feet too far off of our mat. One more. Very nice. Bringing those feet back up, pressing our lower back down into the mat. Using your core, bring your shoulders and your head off the mat. Reaching for your knees. And you should almost feel like a little curve going down the center of your abdomen. Eyes focused right on your knees. And release that. Resting the head on the mat, we're gonna fully extend both legs, fully extend both arms, and we're gonna raise the knees up into the chest and back down to the mat. Up. Last one right here, and hold the knees into the chest. Very nice work so far. So we're gonna do some single leg stretches. Relaxing the body on the mat. Hands are gonna go above the head, one at a time. Bring each knee into your chest, allowing the leg to relax in between lifts. Try not to twist your torso. Keep it nice and straight. Nice. One more on each side. Last one. Very nice. So now you're going to lift those legs all the way up. Lifting them all the way up. Allow the heels to come together. Making sure your back is nice and firm and flat into your mat. You're going to give your legs a tiny little circle with the heels together. Making sure you keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Tiny circle. Keep your core engaged. Focusing on your breathing. And we're going to bring the feet down. Very nice job turning over onto your side. Feet are together, making sure your body is nice and relaxed. Last week we did leg lifts. We're going to continue with that this week. So keeping your body very, very relaxed. Try not to hold any tension or any stress or anything like that above the waist. Focus on keeping it right in your core and lifting those legs. So here we go. You're going to lift up. Bring them down. One more. Very nice. Relax them both, and we're going to just lift that top leg up. One more. Very nice. Going back into that double leg lift. Focus on keeping all of your energy right into your core and lift up and down. One more. Very nice. I'm going to turn to the other side. So should you. Keeping the body nice and relaxed as you find your form. Legs are kicked out. Feet are flexed. And go ahead and lift up. One more. And we're going to go into those leg lifts. Lifting that top leg up. This is the side that gives me problems. And you might notice that too. One side might seem stronger than the other. But we are working on it. One more. Very nice. Okay, so let's go back into those double leg lifts. Here we go. Lift up. One more. See, I have to work so much harder on that side. Going over into all fours. And we're gonna fully extend that right arm, the left leg. And let's swap it out. Very nice. Bring that back down. So we're gonna go all the way down on the mat today. Using your body strength, lift those ankles off the mat. And today we're gonna flutter. Try to keep your upper body nice and relaxed. And we're gonna go into our power flow in just a minute. And go ahead and relax the legs. Press the hands down to the mat, push and up. And we're gonna rock back into child's pose. Pushing back down into cobra. Trying not to turn it into an up dog. Going all the way down to the mat on your chest. Lifting those ankles off the mat and flutter. You got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Very nice. And relax the legs. Bringing the hands back to the chest. Pressing up. Pushing back. Feeling that stretch. Coming back down. And we are going to go into our power flow. So go ahead and grab your weights. All right. So for today's power flow, we're going to start right here in this position. Your toes are going to be down. One weight is in each hand. I want you to push up. Just like that. Push up. You're going to rock back into down dog. Bring that left foot to the front. We got it. Bring the other foot to meet. And we're going to roll up to standing. Yes. Taking that back down. Nice stretch right there. Step back. Falling into that plank. Bringing the chest all the way down. Nice work. Toes are going to go underneath. Press all the way up. Down dog. Take the opposite foot to the front. Bring it up to meet. Roll it up. Nice job. Taking it back down. Stepping back into plank. Dropping the chest. Toes are underneath. Pop it back up. Down dog. Swap that foot out. Bring it to the front. Other foot comes to meet. Bringing that all the way up. Back down. Plank. Chest is down. Toes are under. Push it up. Down dog. Bring that foot to the front of the mat. Roll it up. I think we got it. Back down. Someone is saying I don't have it. Chest is down. Toes are underneath. Push it up. Down dog. Bring that foot to the front. Feet to meet. Roll it up. Do we have two more left in us? Take it down. Plank. Chest is down. Toes are under. Push it up. Down dog. Nice. Here comes the last one. Take it down. Plank. Chest is down. Push it up. Down dog. Foot to the front. Roll that up. Nice and slow. Look at you, so strong. Bring those feet together. We're gonna go back into those rays of sunshine. Take the weight from the thigh up to the tap. You got it. Keep that tailbone nice and tucked. Very, very nice. Hold it right here. Go ahead and kick the left foot back. Find the balance. Relax the body and lift down. And we're going to swap it out. Find the balance. And lift. Very nice. We're going to go back down to the mat. One knee at a time. One knee at a time. So today for our miniature power flow, we're going to use the weights before we go into our glute exercises. We're going to use the weights. I want you to think about pushing out instead of lifting up, right? So you're going to hold one weight in each hand. As you go into your bird dog, think about forcing the body out instead of just lifting, even with the legs. So here we go. Holding the weight up, we'll do one side at a time. So start with the right leg going out, the left leg is going up. Push it out, bring it in. So it's creating a crunch to the abs and working on your shelf. One more. Nice. Swap it out. Hopefully that tempo wasn't too much. Remember to go at your own pace. Here we go. Push it out. You got it. One more. Very nice work. Bringing it up on both knees. Knees are shoulder width apart. Remember to tuck your tailbone underneath. We're gonna raise up the weight into a press, one at a time. Not skipping the curl before the press. Push. Keep pushing. And we're gonna hold it right here. Holding it right here, we're gonna use both arms, curling up, pressing up. As you press up, lean the hips forward, taking it back down. Curl, press. Keeping the navel nice and tight. Making sure your tempo is a little quick. You got it. Keep going. One more. Very nice work. So, going over onto all fours, picking up where we left off from last week. We're gonna kick the leg out to the side, bring it back. If you're using ankle weights, that's great. If you're not, try to give that leg a little bit more of a thrust and a kick. Push it out, bring it back. We are entering into our shelf building portion of class. And if this is your first class, your shelf is that crease between your leg and your booty. It is what your booty sits on. Kick it out. One more on each side. I should put that on a tank top. There you go. Coming over into our glute exercises. Starting to wrap things up a little bit. We're gonna start off with our leg circles. Go ahead and lift that left leg back and circle. Now we do these every week because I'm hoping that this is something that you all will try to do at home even when we're not together. It creates a beautiful sculpted leg and a nice shelf and a very nice booty. Circle, circle. So try to remember, leg fully extended circle. We'll hit our fire hydrants, we'll hit our kicks, and then we'll cool down. And let's swap it out to the other side. Circle. And let's bring it down. And here come the fire hydrants. So you're gonna lift that leg out. Your leg is bent, and go ahead and circle that knee. Remember, the higher the knee, the higher the tush. Lift and circle. Hopefully you're feeling it. And let's bring that down nice and slow. And lift up to the other side and circle. Lift and circle. Looking good, going and coming. Lift and circle. And we'll bring it down. Woo, nice work. Go ahead and bend that knee, just like so, and pulse up. Kicking that heel straight towards your ceiling. And bring that down. Woo, other side. Here we go, and push it up. Nice work. And bring it down. Very nice. So go ahead and take your left heel and place it in the pocket of your right side and relax into that stretch. Taking deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, thinking about how incredibly strong you are. Exhale. And let's swap the legs out. So you want to take your right heel and put it in that left pocket, keeping the body fully relaxed, focusing on your breathing. Taking deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling any doubts that you might have about your fitness journey. And you're going to sink your hip into the mat, coming up into a seated position. Bringing the legs out in front of you, reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Bringing those fingers over to your toes, keeping the head relaxed. And we're going to take the hands back behind us, opening up our chest, tilting our chin towards the ceiling. Taking deep breaths. And let's go ahead and take that right foot back, forming that bent knee, letting the elbow meet, twisting the torso. And let's swap it out. Very nice. Rising up to your feet, nice and slow. Feet are shoulder width apart. Rotating the head, letting the chin drop all the way to the chest. Each ear meets each shoulder. Full range of motion. And bring the head center, bringing those feet together. Inhale. As you blow it out, hinge at the waist, reach for your toes. Bringing that up to a half, hands just above the knee. And bringing that all the way up. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for working out with me.